we can do is we can start discussing calculating energy requirements, because one of the things that we want to see, as you can see, I put up here a little bit of facts so that it can help us out a little bit in terms of figuring out what's the best approach in terms of what we do. Now, you can tell here that sedentary, no exercises. What we want to do is talk about basal metabolic rate. Okay, so this is a measurement that is occurred by height as well as weight index.
Height and weight.
So it comes out to that number, and we can start looking at caloric intake burn. But when we do a BMR and we calculate this number, we typically want to get about a 1.2. And that's what would be normal in most situations if you're sedentary. Light activity, we start noticing that there's an increased activity expenditure, and BMR should be a 1.375. If you are moderately active, you should start doing that. So in its interpretation, Mario, when you see these kind of things and these kind of figures, what does it bring to mind for you in terms of these numbers? As we keep on going back to this, we'll be able to see exactly what's going on. What's your incentive sense of the rates and the metabolic processes?
Well, again, very simple. We need to look at it as the more active you are, the higher your metabolic rate is. That's it. So at the end of the day, we want to put it in very simplistic terms to the public. We want to be more active. How about that? So science is supporting that. Park the car as far away as possible from the Walmart entrance and your work. So by doing that every day, you are creating a higher function, okay, metabolic. That's the burn. That's your whole system burning fuel within yourself. So it's simple, and the studies are showing that the more active you are, the higher your metabolic rate is. It can go up to 1.9 from 1.2, correct?
Exactly. So what we're looking at here is that the requirements are going to be pretty high if you are one of those people that are very active. So ultimately, our goal is to get you as active, or what your lifestyle could require. So if you're a mechanic, you say moderately active. If you're someone who works in, let's say, an office, your BMR is going to be calculable using these numbers for the body mass index. The whole idea is try to figure out a body mass index using the BMR. So the BMR rate allows us to kind of give an estimate, a best estimate as to where your BMR should be at. And then we can use this same number, this BMR, to assess your body mass index.